YouTube, here's JT Cards here again for another episode. It's a little bit different this time. Haven't got any boxes or packs to rip, but we'll show you some PC pickups that have come in recently, as well as a little device that I've bought, and I'll tell you a bit more about this device in a few minutes. But just on the PC pickups, grab this Brandon Miller. So it's the Scope edition on eBay. So that's for my PC. Austin Reeves, pretty high up on Austin Reeves. I think he's going to be a good player, and this is number 24 out of 75. So that's Austin Reeves, and to go with that is the blue version. We've got that numbered out of 25 there. So I'll try and complete the set of these. Then on my PC side, on the Spurs auto side, pick some of this up. So this is the Doc Rivers 72 out of 99 from Immaculate. So it's a sticker auto. I've actually been quite busy with Spurs autos. Chimezi Metu, who I think is playing Europe or China right now. So it's a numbered card as well. Next is this is quite a nice one that I've been trying to get for a while. It's a Dennis Rodman from the Spurs. He played a couple of years with the Spurs. It's a really cool card with his pink hair there. This one here is a Kindari Weatherspoon. So this one, a shout out to Matt's Card Shop. I actually bought it from Matt's Card Shop, I think, on this one. So he's no longer with the Spurs either. Here is one of the legends, Thiago Splitter. Played with them for quite a number of years. Center, 2 out of 25 on that card there. That's die cut, and that's the Momentum. Really cool card, that one. The Brazilian. Here's Jacopoto, now with the Raptors, but yeah, he's played with the Spurs for a few years there. That's a Hoops card 2019 of Poto. Next one here, we've got a Drew Eubanks, who is now with Utah, maybe? Can't quite remember where he is now. Here's a disco of James Silas. James Silas now was didn't realize that, but his number 13 jersey was the first one to have his number retired. Interesting fact. Didn't know that. That's a cool little one. This is one of my favorites. Cost me quite a bit, but this is a Dominique. He played only one season with the Spurs. But here we've got him and his Atlanta Hawks jersey and the Spurs jersey, and his autograph there. So, yeah, really like this one. One of my favorite Spurs players. Didn't win a championship with him, but LaMarcus Aldridge had an awesome jump shot. You couldn't block it. But that one is a sticker auto. Really nice, all intact. That's LA. Lonnie Walker is the next one, who I think is in China now. There's stainless stars, that's on card or on metal in this case. 65 of 99 there. You know, I really like collecting these Spurs guys because not only are they my team, but you can pick up some of these players for really cheap because they're not big names, but they form a nice collection. Here's a Patty Mills Disco. This one cost me probably $70. A bit expensive for Paddy, but you know, he's an Aussie legend, so I'm really happy to pick this one up. He was great on the Spurs. Here we have a Keldon Johnson sticker auto, 15 out of 25 in a pink. So he's coming off the bench, but he's a good player. Next up is Devin Vassell. So this is the rookie Fresh Faces, Devin Vassell. 2020, really good player. Hope the Spurs can keep him. Then moving along is Malachi Branham, who doesn't get a whole lot of game time, but he's still with the team. This one is a 22-23. His orders are really short. They're just, I think, his initials. So I was trying to find one where it's got his name, but he only signs it like that. One of my favorite players, Sean Elliott. This is an on-card auto, numbered 191 of 299. Yeah, nice on-card auto there. Number 32, Sean Elliott. Right. There we have Doug McDermott here on sticker auto. I think now with the Pacers from memory. Here's another Devin Vassell with the Spurs, another rookie card from Illusions. Here's a legend, Vinny Del Negro, shooting guard for the Spurs. Really nice auto. This is numbered 31/99, but really full signature. I like that. Took his time to sign that nicely. Here's an interesting one, Bill Willoughby, die cut, shape of a trophy. I'd never heard of him, but found his card, and it's a number 10 or 74, and made only one stop in the Spurs, so I really like that one. And we've got an Aussie here, Jock Landale, who's now with the Rockets, playing with another Kiwi, Steve Adams there. That's a cool auto, Landale. That's numbered 48/50, so a lot of these cars are numbered, and picked them up for pretty cheap. Here are some of the more expensive ones. Here's a D-Rob. Picked that up off eBay. Really like that card. That's numbered as well. And then we have a Robinson of the Navy, 14/40. Picked that up on a show recently. And that one, that's a Navy jersey. And this one here is a patch of Dave Robinson, the Admiral, my favorite players. That there. So that's the collection stuff that I've grabbed for the last couple of weeks. And wanted to talk to you about grading. So I've actually sent a bunch of cards to grading, about 21 of them. I've been looking for who to grade with. I know most people go with PSA, but with PSA, they get the number, but they don't show you what exactly went wrong with the grading. I picked up this card recently. It's a LaMelo Ball. I really like tag grading, because if you look up that card on Tag Grading's website, you'll actually see a whole lot of detail on how they got to that grade 9. You'll see the corners, the photos, and evidence of the edges, and if there was any dings, where they were. Really transparent, and I like that and it's really objective. You can actually see how they got to that grade. So I haven't found many of these, so I picked this up recently. I like the look of these, and so it made me think, what can I grade? How can I grade? And I decided to send my cards off to grading to a local outfit called OCE, Oceania Card Grading, OCG, sorry. I'll hopefully get them back in a couple of weeks and tell you about my experience. But it made me think about, how do we screen the cards for grading? Obviously you can see if cards off-centered or needs adjusting and so on, but how do you actually work out how to grade? So I actually went to Temu and picked this up. Now I'll try and raise this camera up a bit. So here's the little microscope that I picked up from Temu. That's what it looks like. It's not too big, about the size of my hand. There's a base, little focus ring here, adjustable knob, and you can also adjust the height of the microscope up and down here. And there's a screen, so if I turn this on, it says welcome. There's a slot. There's a knob here which adjusts the light. You can see the light dimming down here, and there's also a micro SD slot so you can record and film and take pictures of your whatever you're recording here. But I thought, how can I, looking on the surface, it's hard to tell if there's any issues here, but I was thinking to myself, how can I pre-screen any cards that I send, just to make sure that I'm actually sending the best cards for grading. So taking a look at this example, the Peja Stojakovic card I've got here, corners all look pretty good. But if we put it under the microscope, you can see the corners here looking pretty good. I can adjust the focus ring. There we go. And as I look around, yes, here I can spot something here. If I get a pen or pencil, you can see this to my eye I could not see, but here you can see there is a fine scratch here. See, don't know if you can see that on YouTube, but yeah, I can see a fine scratch here under the microscope. And then just looking across, the edges look decent, corners look sharp, and then have a look through the surface, spotting any dings here. The rest of the front of this card looks fine. Looking at that corner, then the other corner. You can see quite a lot of detail in this from this microscope. And if I flip on the back, have a look at the back of it. Bit of dirt there that comes up there that needs to be cleaned off before sending it on to submission. Flipping that card around. You can see there. See, there's another scratch here. Just if you can see it across the A, right there. So just about there, that line there. So obviously that one, if I look at it, can I make it out? That's almost impossible to make out. I can't see it, but under the microscope you can. So perhaps this is what the graders will see and ding the card for it, and or lower the value of the card. I don't know, but I thought it would be an interesting exercise. So basically what I've done is, with the submission of cards I've sent to OCE, I put all of them through the microscope. I jotted down on a spreadsheet what flaws I could see on them, and I submitted some with no flaws, and I submitted some with some flaws, and it'll be interesting to see whether my pre-screening process goes in line with what comes back from OCE. So I hope to get that back in about 3 weeks. I'll put the details of the pricing options that I picked for OCE in the screenshot here. You should be able to see that, and details below in the description. So I hope this is useful, and we'll know in a few weeks when the submission comes back.